I said just a brief utterance of a prayer this morning asking for sunshine, and here it is. But you say, hey buddy, it's already in the forecast. Well, I didn't know that. But I'll have, I'm going to stick to what I got going on, and you can have it your way, I guess, then. Anyway, I did a little analysis on my face this morning, and it ends up that I'm kind of white and pasty today. I didn't bring any hair gel, so I might look like a mohawk man later, but that'd be cool. But my hair's pretty thin. Anyway, that's not what this is about. So here we go. 10 pennies for 5 thoughts. It's a special today. You better act fast. But you better be sure you know what you're talking about, before you go spouting off, do the research. But hey, don't worry, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about me and the hamster wheel going round and round, round and round. Anyway, that's not what this is about either. I'm in beautiful Oregon, Illinois, with the Rock River flowing through it. I think there's like 3,900 some folks living here, apparently. But I would guess that it is the county seat. I think we're in DeKalb County. Anyway. It's about 6:30 in the a.m. for those who are curious like me. But I found it's by no accident that they say the curiosity killed the cat. My retort to that is the cat's got 9 lives. And then Bronco Billy, he had another old retort, and I can't remember it. But here's another one for your leisure. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. And then he had another retort for that too, and I just can't remember. I need to think about it. Anyway, it was real witty. So I believe this is the courthouse. Excuse me. May we remember, man. Remember the greatest generation went off to World War II? Thank goodness they did. Because some folks say if they had not, the western part of the United States would be Japan territory now, and the eastern part of the United States would be Nazi Germany now. So, thank you to my grandfather. He's in the Philippines. I can't remember what island, but apparently he told my mom that the worst part of his experience in the war was the cargo ship or whatever was bringing supplies and food and everything they need, food and water, and it got tossed aside by a typhoon, I think, and so they didn't get those supplies, and they nearly starved to death. I guess that, I know he probably saw combat, but nearly starving to death was the worst. Yeah. Well, you got to get your drink on before going to see Judge Judy, because she educates properly and thoroughly. Any old judge, you got to get a little nipsy tipsy so you can be relaxed and calm when you stand before the judge. So you got your courthouse tavern. Do you ever notice how many courthouses have a line of taverns right across the street? I don't know, maybe it's just me. Oregon, Illinois. God bless America. Lord, keep us and help us. Straighten us out in thy mercy. The many scales fall from people's eyes that they'd love you and love your truth, because you first loved us and you were worthy. And even if they don't want to go that route, please, people, return to sanity. I could go on about that, but I'm not supposed to yet. So I'll just stop there. Okay, moving on. I remember now it's Saipan. That's where my grandfather was when they were waiting for the supplies and food and water. They were on Saipan. I'm getting goosebumps right now. Lord, return us to sanity so we can honor these men and women who fought and died for our country, for freedom. People quit believing the lies. Oh, Lord. But you're great. The darker the dark, the brighter the bright. You're shining bright today, oh Lord. Woohoo! I'm gonna go cross this bridge across the Rock River. Well, I know where to go smoke later. Cork and tap. Yes, we're in Oregon, Illinois. Clearly there was a Black Hawk tribe here. I was gonna say contingency, but that's not proper. Woo! Sun's bright today. Wait, hold up, man. How'd they know about me? I don't know how I feel about that. The tipsy hog? How'd they know about me, man? I've never been here before. Tipsy hog. Now those are some old looking buildings. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Is this the post office? Oh, thanks for the sun. Shop Sam's. Sam's Club. Or Sam's. Cannabinoidal CBD, pain relief, anxiety, depression, multiple sclerosis, antioxidant, relaxing health, medicine, cannabis, anti-inflammatory, oil, hemp, sleep disorder, psychosis, drug, epilepsy, stress. Ask us about Delta and THC. So if you're in town, that's Sam's. Do you hear that? Man, I know it's just a plane, but I'm hearing this all the time now, and I don't know, maybe there's just a super amount of flights everywhere. I know you think I'm paranoid. I'm just telling you, I hear it all the time. You know what? I'm being a goofy goofball. You know what that noise is? Here, let me show you something. That noise, Mr. Paranoid conspiracy theorist boy, that noise is the freaking, it's the spillway over here. Or dam or whatever, spillway. Particularly this big old piece of wood stuck in there, I think is making some noise. But the whole thing, I reckon, this is the Rock River. That's what that noise is. Come on. But now you're going to tell me those clouds don't look like smoke rising. They're just clouds, bud. It's a Rock River with an island right there in the middle. As I had mentioned earlier, You know I'd like to go out there and give it a try to live out there the rest of my days, but I think it would be harder than I'm making it out to be. I think I'd probably last about 6 hours. That's the fire department. There's firemen standing over there, so I won't record them, you know. I'm sure they wouldn't mind. They'd probably wave and smile and put, you know, do some macho man fireman thing for me. But all the same, I'm gonna keep moving on. It's not about that either. You know what? I think I might be getting to really like this town. I think me and Oregon, Illinois would get along just fine. Well, we are still in Illinois, so never mind. Ooh, the Conover Square Mall. Kiwanis Park. Huh. Now that is interesting. Maybe I can walk down here. Ooh, canoes. Maybe I could give my little test drive run today. JK, just kidding. Wow. Now that's the kind of place I'd like to live. NK, no kidding. Rock River, baby. Yeah, I think me and the Conover Mall would get along just fine. Amen. Alpha and Omega, beginning and end, finisher and author of our faith. We stand for one nation under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. They had the Veterans deck down there, and here's the Liberty deck. Tacos, burritos, nachos. Oh, and more! Down by the river, take me down by the river. Down by the river, take me down by the river, river. Take me to the river. See, when I get a clearing, I hear the water down there. When I'm blocked by a building, I don't hear it. It's not a DEW coming for me, buddy. Whoop. Hey, it's a Patchwork Inn. You know, when I saw this, I kind of thought, well, I could have stayed here at the Patchwork Inn, but you know, that's okay. I'm pretty happy with the Paddle Wheel Inn. I walked from the Paddle Wheel, and I probably walked about 2 miles. I'm not bragging, just saying. But I'm also fat. I think that's the city hall and the police department, I think. All right, come on in. You know, it's like at movies, when in the trailers, when they say, you're invited to enjoy our heartwarming. You know, like a movie trailer. I was saying, I was a little distracted, but like, you know, I wonder what that is. It's like a lookout tower. When the movie trailer says, you're warmly invited to join us for a heartwarming tale of family, friendship, romance, and love. Join us, won't you? You're invited. okay, I'm gonna go on in and watch this movie for free. Go up in there and just walk right in, and the movie people come in and say, sir, did you buy a ticket? What are you doing here? And I said, what are you talking about? I was invited.